Namaskar, friends. We will see what are the 10 repeat daily wrong habits, abuses we are doing. We all know 7 hours night sleep, people have not having lack of 7 hours night sleep, chronic stress, sedentary lifestyle, lack of nutritious food, intoxicant like alcohol, tobacco, stimulants like coffee, tea many times in a day, processed foods, sugar, refined oil, fast foods, bakery, milk, cool drink, ice creams, etc. We consume regularly. Dehydration, wrong way of drinking water, constipation, gas, bloating, poor gut health, unable to clear the bowels, multiple times in eating in a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, coffee, tea, snacks, and all that. We looked at it 10 overeating habits, habitual eating, sensitive eating, work culture. The office, we get coffee, tea, boredom eating, casual, Athithi Devo Baba. Somebody comes and offers, somebody offers some birthday thing, we eat. So that is causing multiple times eating. Eating multiple times eating in a day, over a period of time, maybe 5, 10 years, people develop insulin resistance. Other than water, anything you take in your mouth is food, which spikes sugar and insulin. The big reason is the eating multiple times. Eating means eating, taking coffee, tea, anything other than what is food. That is causing insulin resistance over the years. That causes belly fat and overweight. A lot of people are they're not mindful about their belly fat or overweight. They don't check their health score and 10 parameters. And the above habits cause toxins, nutritional deficiency, insulin resistance, inflammation in the body, hormonal imbalance. All these cause lifestyle disorders like belly fat, overweight, hypertension, PCOD problem, cardiovascular disease, thyroid, pre-diabetes, and diabetes. So we need to understand what are the daily 10 wrong habits. First of all, stop them. Second step is to check your health score. Weight and waist size should be as per height. Waist is half of height in inches, BP 90 by 60 to 120 by 80. We must live a life without medicine. Fasting insulin, this test is not being done. The range is different. Ideally 3 to 6. Insulin resistance is a calculation. It is not a blood test, friends. It can be calculated by multiplying fasting insulin multiplied by fasting blood glucose divided by 405. The value should be 1.5. Fasting glucose 70 to 99, HbA1c ideal 4.7% to 5.6%. Above 5.7 is pre-diabetes. Friends, let me tell you, one third of the population is pre-diabetes. And out of them, out of 10 pre-diabetic patients, 9 of them are not aware. So you must check these tests, friends. Look at this gentleman when he got the test, what he found out? Overweight, belly fat, pre-diabetes, severe insulin resistance. Look at his fasting insulin is 28.8. That means almost 8 to 9 times higher than the range. That's why he's overweight, is unable to reduce weight despite his the best efforts. Insulin resistance should be below 1.5, whereas it's 9.25, severe insulin resistance. Let me tell you, friends, anybody having a belly fat, overweight is bound to be having insulin resistance. And they can know only this problem when they do the fasting insulin test, and the level should be 3 to 6 only. Anybody above 7, they're in trouble, they're in the wrong direction. And there are other tests, friends, thyroid profile, D vitamin, B12. Look at what are the problems the gentleman has. 42 kg overweight, 15 inches overweight size, blood pressure, pre-diabetes, dyslipidemia, D and B12 vitamin deficiency, and under medication. This is the total analysis. Many times we ask people, they say, oh, we have no problem. Unless we do this 10, 7 blood tests, we will not know our problem. If somebody is keen, they can have another additional 8 tests. What are they? Liver tests, kidney tests, the inflammation markers. Look at all these parameters are fatty liver, high inflammation, high. These are the ideal range, friends. Please don't go by the range given in the lab. The lab says pass mark, but we want to get optimal range. And this is again some more tests. Tell us this test. Look at this is a PP insulin and PP sugar must compulsorily be done for a person who is a diabetic patient, who is under medication. We need to check whether he really requires insulin. Does he really require medicine? Is the pancreas working or not? The biggest problem type 2 diabetes, it is not lack of insulin, friend. It is tons of insulin in the body. So initially the problem is the pancreas is working very hard, large number of hours. It gets exhausted, then only it comes the insulin, production less. So fatty liver, high inflammation markers, high insulin level, and all that. See, not only this gentleman, many people, look at these people, 37, 25 years, 20 years, their health score is poor, 10%, 20%, 30%. Why? Because we are all having Out of the 10 habits, even one or two everybody has. Understand, friends, you don't have to have all the 10 habits, wrong habits, abuses. One is sufficient. It is something like if you're in your boat, you don't require 10 holes for you to get drowned. One hole is enough. It'll put you into trouble. What is one hole? If you are overweight, if you have belly fat, that means you have one track in your boat. So attend to that at the earliest rate. So once we know the step three, we saw first step is mistakes we are doing, abuses we are doing, 10 abuses. Step two, 10 10 health parameters, 7 blood tests, health parameters. Third is 10 daily habits. What are they? Complete 100% in the same sequence for the best result. Immediately after waking up in the morning, preferably get up before sunrise, drink 1 liter water, focus your mind on your stomach, then the object of going to the toilet. Don't engage in any other activity, friend. Once you focus, you'll be able to go to the first toilet. Only of the first bowel movement, you are licensed to engage in any other activity in the life. Then only you can go for 1 hour walk, come back, rest for 5-10 minutes, drink again 1 liter water, focus your mind on your stomach. Don't engage in any other activity. Go for the second bowel movement. Don't drink water 20 minutes before eating, while eating, until 2 hours after eating food, friend. Water and food should not be put one time in your stomach. While eating food, if you're stuck up, you have 1 or 2 gulps of water. Avoid packaged processed foods, intoxicants like coffee, alcohol and all, coffee, tea and all that. Eat only 2 times when hungry between 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Initially, people are habituated eating 5 to 6 times, so switch to 3 times, right? Have breakfast, lunch, dinner, nothing in between 3 meals except water. Over a period of time, come to 2 meals, you will find it useful. Nothing in between 2 meals except water, friend. Other than water is food. Balance 1 to 2 liters water between 2 meals in installment. Suppose you had your first meal at 12 noon, from 2 o'clock, your second meal you're planning to go at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. until 7:30. You drink 2 liters water in installment. Always store water in a bottle so that you can keep a track of the quantity of water you're drinking. 4 liters water is a must. 2 bowel movements is a must. 1 hour brisk walk is a must. Avoidance of all high carb foods is a must. And eat only twice in a day when hungry, nothing in between 2 meals except water. 14 hours overnight fasting and lankanam, whenever you are not well, you rest and don't eat. Stress management, learn where you stand on your stress, yoga, meditation, prayer. 7 hours night sleep is non-negotiable between 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. friends. Now, what to eat, friends? You can have homemade food at your convenience. Suppose people are already having a habit of 5 to 6 times, switch to 3 times. And when you're switching to 2 times, you have some challenges. You feel hungry. You feel, little weak at all. During that time, you can drink water or buttermilk so that you can postpone your food. Choose your timings. What time to eat food, when to eat, what type of food is to eat is entirely your choice, friend. Eat only twice in a day. So eat homemade food, avoid refined oils. You can use ghee and you can use chakki oil. Make your food tasty with using Himalayan salt. And then one time you can have juice, another time you can have uncooked food trade. Of course, by taking juice, it will become 3 times, but it is okay for some people. So you can have a first vegetable juice around 10 or 10 a.m. and 11:30 your first meal, and second meal you can have uncooked meal. This is what I do, friends. And then this is no carb food, low carb food, ideal for diabetic patients, friends. So what I do, friends, I get up in the morning before around 4:30. I drink 1 liter water. I focus on my mind and stomach. I go to the first bowel movement. Then I do some yoga exercises and meditation. And then around 7 o'clock, I take one more liter of water. I focus my mind. I go for the second bowel movement. Then 10:30, I'll have vegetable juice. 11:30, I have first meal like this. And around between 2 meals, I take 1 to 2 liters water. Around 7:30, I have uncooked meal. Or at times, I take no carb food. That's how this is what has been my habits last 10 years, friends. And these are the few people who have benefited by following this lifestyle modification. They've improved their health. And look at how that we have seen the gentleman. Look at what happened. 21 kg over weight loss, 10 inches waist size reduction, pre-diabetes, non-diabetes. Health score improved from 30% to 70%. He's a group member. And not only this person made a friend, look at others from 40% to 80%, 40% to 90%, health score, 20% to 90%. It is possible. Look at weight loss, diabetes remission, and then the cholesterols have come down, the D vitamin levels improved, B12 improved, overall health score improved, their lipids have improved, and they're mostly insulin sensitive. They become insulin sensitive. They improve their gut health. Insulin Yeah, insulin sensitivity, weight loss, diabetes remission, improved health score, friend. My name is Gangeshwar Rao. I am not a doctor, friends. Anybody who has health problems must consult their doctor. I improved my health in 4 months' time in 2014, last 10 years. I'm helping people free of cost. Knowledge and discipline are the gateways to your health, friend. You must invest time to improve health. My mobile number is 9840852996. You must invest time to improve your knowledge and then be knowledgeable and disciplined. Thank you very much for listening, friend. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, share to your friends. Thank you very much once again for your time.